Hey there! In today's video, I'm showing you everything about the LaserPecker LP4, a compact yet powerful laser engraver. Perfect for personalizing all kinds of material. It's ideal for taking to craft fairs, markers, or even for working comfortably from home. I'll walk you through the unboxing and assembly and show you several engraving tests on wood, stone, cardstock, and more. You can use this machine in portable mode or pair it with amazing accessories like slide extension, and the rotary tool. With this one, you can customize tumblers or any cylindrical item. Stick around until the end to see everything this incredible machine can do. I'm going to start with the test, and at the end, I'm going to show you the unboxing and the assembly. Let's start with the first projects. We turn on the machine. If you want to see the packaging, everything that comes with the machine, the separate accessories, and the assembly process, I invite you to stay until the end as I will show you all that there. For this occasion, I'm going to use my phone. We go to the App Store and type the name LaserPecker. We're going to download the one that says LaserPecker Design Space. Here, we accept the privacy policy. We press where it says Connect LP or LaserPecker, and then allow the connection to devices via Bluetooth. Once your machine appears on the screen, tap it, and just like that, the machine is connected to the app. I'm going to engrave a photo on this piece of 2mm thick basswood. I'm going to align it in the machine's working area. We also need to measure the laser's height, which depends on the material we are using. The distance between the material and the laser should be 150 millimeters, which is approximately 5.9 inches. We adjust the height here using this arrow. Then we go to the app to upload the design. Tap on Album, then go to your phone gallery and select the design or photo. In this case, I'm going to use a photo. Tap Done. Then I select Grayscale because I want a more detailed and beautiful engraving. Then tap Next. The app notifies us that since we selected Grayscale, it will take a bit longer. But that's okay because I want a beautiful engraving of this photo. We confirm, tap Next again, and here we enter the desired dimensions for the design. I'm going to enter 3.9 by 3.9 inches. Once everything is ready and before engraving, we'll do a preview to make sure the design is aligned on the material. If everything looks good, we cancel the preview, tap Next, and here we enter the engraving parameters. Under Material, we select basswood, and the app gives us automatic settings. It suggests a 25% depth. We can leave it like that, but I'm going to change it to 20% since it is 2mm basswood. And that's it. We begin. Let's see how this first engraving on basswood turns out engraving a photo. From what I can see now, this machine is super fast. So I should mention that I've sped up the process so the video isn't too long. If you'd like to know more about this machine, I leave the links below in the description. As I mentioned at the beginning, I'll show you the unboxing and assembly at the end of this video. The engraving is done. Let's see how it turned out. The photo came out very defined. I'm surprised. In the darker areas, the engraving is deeper. Very beautiful. I'm going to create a small frame with this photo. I'll place this wooden border I have here and glue it with super glue. And here's our photo frame engraved on wood. A very lovely detail you can use as a desk decoration, wall art, or even as a personalized and special gift. You could even offer this service at craft fairs or bazaars. This machine is super practical for that. Now I'm going to do an engraving on this quarter metal card. I'm going to use this little card for a small decoration, for a small frame. The parameters for these materials are selected just like we did in the previous engraving. We simply choose the material we're going to engrave, in this case, coated metal card. This type of engraving doesn't show immediately, but I'm going to use a magic eraser sponge. And done. Look how beautiful it turned out. We'll place it in this little frame to create a very lovely and elegant decoration. Look how cute! Super easy. We can create beautiful decorations and personalized gifts. Now I'm going to engrave solid wood that is 10 millimeters thick. I'm going to engrave a design on this coaster. For this engraving, I'm going to use the supports that came with the machine. If you prefer, you could also do the engraving without the supports. I also want to mention that I've been using the LaserPecker air purifier that came with the machine. This air purifier comes in the package called the LP4 Ultimate Bundle. I'll link it down below in the video description. You can also purchase just the machine if you prefer. They have different packages, so you can choose the one that best suits your needs. The coaster turned out beautiful. The engraving looks super deep and defined. This machine is super powerful, ideal for projects like this on solid wood. As I mentioned earlier, this machine is super powerful and also compact. Perfect if you want to offer personalized products at craft fairs or bazaars. I also did an engraving test on stone. And look how beautiful the design came out. The definition is superb and the finish has a very special touch, perfect for creating unique decorative pieces or even personalized souvenirs. These engravings are perfect if you want to bring your machine to a craft show. Then I engraved a thick cutting board. I wanted to do a really deep engraving, so I adjusted the settings for more intensity, and the result was strong and well marked. I think next time I'll leave the automatic settings because the laser was so powerful that it left a very deep engraving, which even took a bit longer than usual. But it's okay. With a magic eraser sponge or a fine sandpaper, I'll clean it up and it'll be perfect. I also wanted to try cardstock, and I loved how these cards turned out. It's a super creative option for making invitation tags or special details for parties or any occasion. It's super fast. And in case you didn't know, you can also engrave on cylindrical items like tumblers or mugs using the rotary attachment. Also, if you want to work on larger pieces or engrave multiple small items at once, you can use the sliding base to expand the working area. Look how beautiful the cards turned out. And they were super easy to make and super fast compared to a plotter. With a plotter would take forever. Now I'm going to do a manual engraving on this box. I'm going to place the birthday design using the machine's portable mode, which allows me to engrave directly without the base. This function is ideal for large or hard to move pieces. A personalized birthday box, super easy to customize. That said, it's important to keep the laser steady during the engraving. In my case, it moved a bit while I was trying to position the camera to record the video, and you can see a line that's out of place. But hey, it's all part of the learning process. I'll keep that in mind next time. And here I'm going to show you the engravings I created with this new LaserPecker LP4 machine. I'm truly delighted with the results, and that's only using the machine with its regular base. Just imagine everything you can personalize using the rotary attachment and sliding base. The possibilities are endless. From unique gift to products to sell or decorate your space with a fully personalized touch. I'll leave the link to this wonderful machine in the description below. Now I'm going to do the unboxing so you can see what comes in the box. Then I'll go through the assembly so you can see how easy it is. From the moment I took the LaserPecker LP4 out of the box, I was surprised by how well packaged it was and how intuitive the assembly was. Everything is labeled so you won't get lost with the pieces. It took me about 8 minutes to have everything ready, and honestly, I didn't need complicated instructions or additional tools. The parts fit perfectly and feels like a professional grade machine from the first moment. Once assembled, connecting the machine was just as easy. In my case, I used my phone for convenience, although you can also connect it from a computer. You just have to download the LaserPecker Creative Space app from the App Store. Accept the Bluetooth permissions, and in seconds is connected. Super fast and without complications. Plus, the software is very easy to use, ideal even if you never worked with a laser engraver before. I love that it's very versatile machine. You can use it with the base, but you also have the option to work in manual mode, which lets you engrave even on vertical surfaces like a wall or an object you can't easily move. This makes it perfect for those who work with large or fixed pieces. Another thing I found super useful are the available accessories. For example, the base extension. You can work with longer items, ideal if you make signs, photo frames, or large decorations. And if you work with cylindrical objects like tumblers, thermoses, or bracelets, you can add the rotary attachment, which greatly expand your customization possibilities. In terms of materials, this machine is a true champion. The LP4 has two lasers, a 10 watts blue diode laser for cutting or engraving materials like wood, leather, acrylic, or cardboard, and a 2-watt infrared, ideal for engraving metals like stainless steel, aluminum, gold, silver, and even coated materials, so you can literally engrave almost anything. I found it very interesting that it also has ultra high precision, 0.0019 millimeters of movement. This means you can do anything from large designs like decorative signs to super small engravings like names on rings, jewelry, or photo details with impressive quality. In fact, I already did a grayscale photo test, and the result was incredible. You saw it. Super detailed and deep. Another feature I really like is the built-in LCD touchscreen. From there, you can also switch the type of laser with a single gesture or repeat previous process without having to reconfigure everything from scratch. It's super convenient if you make products in series or sell at fairs. Also, LaserPecker LP4 includes several safety features: an emergency stop button, exhaust fan, magnetic sensor on the protective door, overheating protection, and tilt protection. This is very important, especially if you work in small places or plan to leave the machine working while you do other tasks. In summary, my experience with the LaserPecker LP4 has been very positive. It's powerful, portable, easy to use, and very versatile machine. Ideal for both personal projects and entrepreneurship, from decorating a mug or kitchen to customizing jewelry, cutting wood, or engraving metals, all in one device. If you are looking for a compact yet professional laser engraver that works right out of the box and gives you the freedom to create on many types of surfaces, I definitely recommend the LaserPecker 4. I'm very excited to continue exploring everything I can do with it. I have the LaserPecker LP4 Ultimate Bundle, which is super complete. This package includes the LP4 machine, its base, and several accessories that really make the experience much more versatile and professional. Among the included accessories is the slide extension, which spanned the working area up to 160 millimeters by 300 millimeters. This is ideal when I want to work on larger projects or engrave several pieces at once without having to move them manually. It also comes with the rotary extension, which is perfect for engraving cylindrical objects like tumblers, mugs, cups, and even bracelets or rings. I love using it, especially to personalize gifts or products I want to sell at fairs or shops. And something I love and highly recommend that comes in the Ultimate Bundle but can also be purchased separately is the air purifier. It's an air purifier with professional four-stage filtration that traps odors, dust, and smoke before they spread. For me, it has been a total game changer because I can work comfortably in my studio without worrying about the smell of the materials while engraving, especially when using wood, leather, or acrylic, which tend to release more odor. And that's it for today's test with the new LaserPecker LP4. This compact, portable, and super powerful machine is perfect for both small business owners and passionate DIYers. If you attend craft fairs or sell at local markets, it's the ideal tool to take with you and personalize on the spot. If you have any questions or want me to test specific materials, leave it in the comments. And please don't forget to subscribe, give it a like, and share this video with someone creative like you. See you in my next tutorial.